Sometimes Forex trading is a wild and woolly place to be. That's why Hugh's here, to pose your questions to Walter, the naked Forex guy. Hugh's got questions, and Walter's got the answers. Here at the Truth About FX podcast.
Hey Walter, this is a question that I hear quite a bit, and I've definitely done this myself. I have a trading plan and a trade checklist, but I can't help from taking trades when I sit down on my computer, even if it doesn't follow my trading plan. And this is killing my account. What do I do?
Wow, this is a really good question. Okay, so, and this might sound kind of like a funny answer, but I can actually post a video in the show notes for this episode for everyone that's listening to this, and if this is an issue for you, a video that goes into the sort of the neuroscience behind this. But basically, here's what's happening. You have to treat this like an addiction, just as you would if you were an alcoholic, or you were a heroin addict, or a sex addict, or whatever your chosen thing. For me, it's ice cream, right? So I've got this ice cream problem. Everyone's got something, right? So what you have to do is you have to treat it like an addiction. So what happens in your brain is you're building these neural pathways, and you literally have to stop doing it for 72 hours before you can make some headway. So what that means is it doesn't matter what your addiction, if it's trading, sort of by the seat of your pants, if it's, drinking too much alcohol, whatever it is, you've got to stop doing that for 72 hours. Now, after you do that, what you want to do is you want to start working on your beliefs, right? So what's happening is there's something subconsciously inside of you that's allowing this to bubble out, right? And it could be as simple as like a self-sabotage. A lot of us don't believe that we're worthy of money, or we don't believe that we should be wealthy because we think wealthy people are assholes or whatever, Yeah. So we don't want to be one of those. So by extension, we don't want to join that group of wealthy people because we feel like if I make all this money, then I'm going to become an asshole, and I don't want to be an asshole. So that's something that's going on there too. So there's really it's sort of like an intervention, really, or like going to what do they call those places where you, like, if you're an alcoholic, you go away to the rehab clinic or something? Yeah, rehab clinic, yeah. Right? Yeah. So it's kind of like that. You stay away from your charts for 72 hours, and then what you want to do is you want to start overriding your subconscious beliefs. Now, I know it's hard to know what your subconscious beliefs are, right? Because they're in your subconscious. But that doesn't matter, because what you do know is whatever your results are, that's telling you what your subconscious beliefs are. So if your results are that you're taking these crazy trades and you're losing money, then your subconscious beliefs are driving you to lose money. So what you need to do is overwrite those, and you can use anything from meditation to hypnosis to subliminal messaging, lots of different ways that you can overwrite those subconscious desires that are basically sabotaging you in your trading, and you overwrite those with more successful thoughts, more conducive to making money. So that's really what's going on here from a psychological point of view. So I would encourage you, if this is your issue, number one, step aside for 72 hours. Number two, come up with a plan, whether that means just booking in a hypnotherapist and telling them what's going on. See, hypnotherapists are used to working with people that have, like, smoking addictions or whatever, right? And so But once you explain what's going on, they'll know exactly what to do, and they can usually start to chip away at this after a few sessions. So, and some of them will even give you like a recording of the session, like a CD that you can listen to, or an MP3 or something, so that you can continue on with that. So that's really what I would suggest if this is something that is a problem for you. The other thing, actually, I can put in the show notes for you guys is I can put a link up to a download, a hypnosis download for Forex traders. So that's something that may work too, if that's something that interests you, where you can actually get the track and listen to it. And as long as you listen to it at least once a day, what slowly happens over time is you start to build out more successful beliefs. I know this is a long-winded answer, but I just wanted to cover this from a number of different angles because I know it's pretty common.
Yeah, no, and it goes really deep, and a lot deeper than I think some people realize. And it's tempting to maybe ask you in the show notes or in the questions, like, oh, what exercise can I do? But it really does go a lot deeper than that, and you can't really give a one-sentence solution to it, right?
Exactly, yeah. Everybody's got something else going on, but the important thing to know is that even though you don't know what your subconscious beliefs are, or what's doing this, you do know what your results are, right? So if your bottom line is that your trading account's not making money, then we know something's going on. If you've got a good system, right, and you know it's a good system, and your risk management is right, and you know that you're risking as you should, so in other words, you've got a good trading plan, and you're still losing money, you've got a good system, it's got a positive expectancy, you've got good risk management, all that's good, but you're still losing money, then something else is going on. So there's something subconsciously that's basically directing you down this path, and you want to move yourself to a different path. And the easiest way to do that is to overwrite your subconscious beliefs with more positive ones. It's going to push you along a different path, if that makes any sense. So yeah, so it's a really big problem, and I think it's a great question. So thanks for that.
Yeah, sure. I think it's good. I think that answer is going to help a lot of people. So thanks, Walter.
Thanks.